Oh, hello. Right, it's a bit of a different one today. It's a Sunday Funday. I've had a Sunday Funday in a while, haven't we? Not since the bank holiday last year. But we're up here. We were up here for Skipton anyway, so we thought that Sunday would be the perfect day to go on a little pub tour of Bingley for you. So yeah, close to Bradford, still up this kind of way, kind of between Bradford and Skipton, is the small town of Bingley. Doesn't look to be too much here. Should be a nice easy day for us. And since we stayed in the Premier Inn in Bingley last night, our first port of call is the Brewers Fair that's attached to the Premier Inn. So pub number one of the day is going to be the Dales Way. So it is a Brewers Fair, so we know exactly what we're gonna experience before we go in. But they all need doing, don't they? So Brewers Fair, the Dales Way, pub number one of the day. It's just the Brewers Fair. Nothing to rhyme about, nothing to shout about. They're mainly restauranty, aren't they? They're mainly aimed at diners and food. I imagine they'll be absolutely packed later. As the chap on the phone saying, yeah, we're near enough fully booked today, so you'll need to book if you come in. So yeah, what can I say? It's the Brewers Fair. Just this little bar side. You can dine and stuff in the Brewers Fairs over in this side as well. Beer wise, there's not a lot to write about. It's Doom Bar is the only option on the hand pulls. But yeah, when you've seen one Brewers Fair, you've pretty much seen them all, haven't you? Yeah. Right, into Bingley town centre. Then I say it's not a very big town centre. It really shouldn't be too much of a daunting task to do. That is kind of the high street type thing. And we're going to kick off the town centre part with this. The Wetherspoons. And here, it's called the Myrtle Grove. Aesthetically, from the outside, it's not the nicest of the Wetherspoons buildings that I've ever seen. But, you know, it's all about what's inside, really, isn't it? So, Myrtle Grove, second stop on our Bingley tour today. To be honest, as far as spoons go, it's not terrible, but it's not one that's going to blow you away when you walk in. You walk through the door and look and go, oh, actually, it's really lovely, and it's all right. It's a bit generic. It's a bit bog standard, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Carpet's a bit naff, and so's the pattern on the seats. Yeah, it's all right. Toilets ground level. That's always a bonus in the Wetherspoons, isn't it? Yeah, not the best spoons, but certainly not the worst. They've got some decent guest ales on. I've gone with this Cavendish. That's what I've gone with. But yeah, you see what I mean? It's a little bit generic. The carpet is not my favourite, but aside from that, you can't really mind. So the toilets are on the ground level, so that is really what we all want to know when we come into a Spoons. Aside from what the carpet looks like, that's what you want to know, isn't it? One little pub in the other direction from the town centre, so we've just popped down to do that in amongst a housing estate, literally in the middle of a housing estate, and it's this sweet little thing here called the Star. So it's a very sweet, unassuming little pub. Literally, we couldn't work out where to get to it. Had to come through past all the flats to get down to it. Well tucked away, well hidden down here, but looks a sweet enough little boozer. So that's stop 3. Oh, this is a very sweet little square pub. You can get all the way around the bar, 2 separate rooms. It's dog friendly. 3 ales on all the time. It says there's 2 on today, but he's obviously probably putting another one through. And yeah, it's actually just a nice little community local. So it's well worth coming to seek out, because it's quite hard to find. If you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't just stumble across it, I wouldn't say. Self a black sheep vest, I like. There's a lovely doggy in there. Yeah, quite an unassuming but sweet looking square little pub, community local. Walking back into the town centre now, come past Aldi, or down a little back street, and there is one tucked away down here as well. The 3 Locks. Looks nice from the outside, so yeah, tucked away on this little back street. Plenty of car park space and stuff down here, but tucked away, not on the main street. So next stop for us, 3 Locks. Got a Yorkshire that is quite old, quite historic, quite in some cases run down. This is completely the opposite. This is modern, vibrant, warm. Radiators are all on, like a lovely warm place. It's like a little sports bar, but yeah, it's very well presented. No ales on in this one. And I can't really panel on the bar, so let's book out of it, but it is a nice looking little sports bar, this. And it kind of feels, very modern to what we've sort of seen with for Bingley so far. But yeah, nice little place, dog friendly as well. That little sweetheart down there. So that is stop 4 of Bingley in the bag. Wander down towards the car park, just down that little hill So you can see with the 3 locks is just there. Wonder down there's a new Irish bar coming called Mulligan's, opens in March, according to their social media and their windows. Right by the 3 locks, that looks alright. Well, one straight down there, and this one has just opened at 2 PM. It's the Peacock bar, and this was recommended to us quite heavily. It's Indian street food and a pub in this mega old building down here. So yeah, come down there from 3 locks and Mulligan's where that new Irish one is, and the Peacock bar will be your next little stop down here. Yeah, if you cross Indian street food and really good craft beer, an establishment that's right up my street, of course, that's what you get. It's wicked in here. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Very glad that we got here to be able to come and see this, because there are some absolute velvet cask and keg, some absolute bangers on this bar, and it's just a lovely little gaff. Show you some of what is on here. It's a wonderful cask array. So that's it, and that in a real wood cask. Don't see that every day these days. Absolutely love that. And I've gone for a hazelnut cracker from Tiny Rebel, which I'm very impressed with. It is a brilliant looking little place. Love the colour of that bar and things as well. But yeah, what a sterling little gaff. Well worth a visit. That was wicked, by the way. Absolutely loved the Peacock. So that's a sister one of the Peacock in Bradford that we did on the Bradford video. You'll find the Bradford video from last year on the channel. There's one down there called the Rum Down, more of a sort of a tiki bar type thing, I think. That doesn't open on a Sunday, so we are out for that one. Can't do that. So we're heading this way. If you come back up the little alleyway from the Peacock, just there, come to this, the Library Tap. And I mean, sometimes you look at a building, sometimes we go to a place and there's a Wetherspoons that is absolutely grand from the outside like this. The one here isn't quite so grand, is it? But that one, absolutely gorgeous. So the Library Tap, next up for Bingley. Looking forward to seeing what this looks like inside. Alright, show the beers on in here. So, nice looking thing. There is a real ale on, Black Sheep Blonde. So I've gone with that. Plenty of screens, thanks for sport. Liverpool game on. Yeah. But yeah, Black Sheep Blonde for me in here. So, decent enough looking gaff. Yeah, as glorious as the building looks, or whatever, you might have thought, oh, sometime it was a church or anything like that. It wasn't. It was always the Bingley Library, hence the name, the Library Tap. But it is, yeah, it's quite exquisite, isn't it, from the outside. Lovely landlord, lovely bunch of guys in here. Just a nice, friendly, vibrant little pub. And the Black Sheep Blonde, very, very decent. Very decent. And while we're here, might as well wander you around the rest of the place. So let's have a nice little raised bit up there, but see, all set out on multiple levels. But a pool table down on the bottom level as well. So a bit all things to all men, yeah. Quirky layout, old library, just a good pub. Just a good pub. Amber Taverns. Yeah, having another look at it from over this side as well. But what an absolutely beautiful building. The library where I grew up, trust me, it didn't look anything like that. Lucky if it had a book in it, let alone like anything else. But yeah, that's quite beautiful. So straight out the front door of that, we'll cross this little square that we are on. The Market Square, I would suggest, is what this probably is, because you will then come to Market Square Tavern. Looks very well presented again. Looks like it's going to be quite a smart, nice, swanky looking place. Pizza kitchen open, a loyalty card, and more live sport. You can watch all the sport in there. So, but to be fair, with the massive great screens they've got over there, I don't know why you'd ever leave. But yeah, Market Square Tavern is up next. Yeah, it's swanky. It's very nice. Really, really nice. They've spent some money decking this out. Obviously, yeah. In fact, you can watch all the sport in here as well in something swanky, laid back, and it feels like a plush place to hang out is good. But it is, yeah, it's had some money spent on this. There are Saltaire ampoules. I've gone with this. The Nectar on in here. Plenty of keg stuff up on the back as well. It's a really good selection on the back up there, isn't it? But you see what I mean about the had some money spent on it. Looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Very high quality finish, high quality seating, high quality stalls, high quality everything. It just looks great. Menu looks pretty decent as well. Small plates, nachos, briskets and sharers, and the pizzas. But yeah, a very plush, very nice looking gaff. Dartboard and stuff up there as well. yeah, I'm impressed. Well, I've got Ben with me. Ben wants to give someone a special shout out to the video.
Hi, Julie.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Hi, Julie. Thanks for watching. Ben tells me you watch all the videos.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. So, and look who we bumped into. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, mate. I do harp on about, and I know, anytime we're in Yorkshire, I say about the Yorkshire hospitality, don't I? And how amazingly friendly the people around here always are. But I mean, again, today, we're both quite blown away just by how friendly, amenable, just how nice all of the people that we run into around these little towns up in Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, wherever we've been. We're always just blown away by how friendly everybody is, and that really does count for here as well. So this is such a great little town. Honestly, for a Sunday Funday, we're actually having a really good day. It's a really good. The pubs are quite busy, aren't they? The pubs are quite busy. It's just yeah, it's been a really nice day so far. But walk round the back of Market Square Tavern, and you'll come to the engine room, which again is quite an impressive looking place. So this will be stop 8 for Bingley. Again, set just back off the little sort of high street bit is just there. Set just back off that, and less than a minute walk from the Market Square Tavern. Engine room up next. Mega busy Sunday afternoon. That's what pubs need to be, isn't it? So it's nice to see. Honestly, it is. Sometimes some of the videos you watch, and I go around during the week, and they're really quiet, and I always fear for the longevity of some of the pubs that I go to. But yeah, to see this so packed out on a Sunday afternoon, yeah, it's top notch. Friendly, and there is just the absolute sweetest. This little sweetheart, the absolute sweetest. Some of the beers on. Watch all the sport. Great looking place, but yeah, I'm very impressed with all of Bingley thus far. Yeah, honestly, nice to see the place so busy on a Sunday afternoon. Very impressed by Bingley, a little town where you don't have to walk very far at all to get to the next pub, which you know I love. That's always my favourite, like out pub, out pub, out pub. But that happens to any hills or any like long, massive walks or anything like that. Just a good little run of pubs that are all right there. That's what I like. And the next one, yeah, taking us less than 30 seconds to walk to. And this is N Ern, a micro pub. So it's got some strange mannequins in the window, that's for sure. Because they were there, they haven't moved, and they were there when we went past earlier. So yeah, they're definitely mannequins. But yeah, looking forward to this one. A lot of people said this would be one of my favourite ones. So it's along in this little parade of shops, takeaways, jewellers, things like that, in the centre of Bingley Town Centre. So right, you talk about micro. So we've done a lot of micro pubs now in this country, a lot. I don't think I've ever done one quite as quirky as this one. I said about the mannequins while we're outside, didn't I? So now we're inside. Have a look at these mannequins. It's most definitely one of, without a shadow of a doubt, the quirkiest places that I have ever been. Because also happens, all the trinkets and the things on the walls, but this particular item on the ceiling here is a plaster of Paris mould, where the landlord sat down in a bucket and moulded himself. So he's obviously a quirky chap. But yeah, look at some of the stuff on in here. It's a great little beer lineup though as well, and a mega friendly place. And look at some of the stuff you've got. You've got an absolutely brilliant selection of cask ale, a brilliant selection of keg, including 4 more on the back bar up there. And if you think those mannequins are bad in the window, I've been told I've got to go and visit the toilet. So we're going to do this together. We're braving it together because I've not wandered through here yet, but it's going to make me jump or so. It's yeah, that's as you come through to the toilet. So oh my word, yeah, all right, that did. Yeah, it wasn't even the things there that made me. It was this. So this is the toilet in here. Quirkiest micro pub I've ever been in. Yeah, quirkiest micro pub I've ever been in, but an absolute belter. An absolute belter, to be honest. But yeah, that made me jump. Yeah, that made me jump when I opened the door. So yeah, what a great little place this is. A little upstairs bit where they've got a vinyl a day going on. So we're gonna have a quick wander up and see what they've got going on up here. Thank you very much. Woo. So a vinyl day where people bring their own vinyl records. and play it. A completely different vibe, but thoroughly cool. I don't know what to say. I tell you what, that is one of the best experiences I've had on this pub crawl. That is an amazing little micro pub. The beer choice is phenomenal anyway. But the landlord, I can't wait to come back and meet him, because Dave is obviously a character. And yeah, that Chip and Ern is an absolute 10 out of 10. An absolute belter. Whew. Right, and the toilets. Yeah, the toilets, yeah, they scared the bejesus out of me. I knew I was going to get frightened by something. Like, I'm sure you saw the jolt on my arm as we got through there. But we're walking down the same side of the road, because the next one again is a whopping 100 yards away. Something like that anyway. 100 yards down the road, and this is Reuben's. This is another one apparently that has some really good craft beer going. So cask ales as well, craft beer, nice looking. I think it can't possibly be as quirky as Chip and Ern, can it? But looks nice. Looking forward to doing it. Let's get in. Again, much like Chip and Ern, I really like this, but it could not be more world removed from the vibe of Chip and Ern. So that is a laid-back, quirky, friendly micro pub with some of the weirdest decor I've ever experienced, but I absolutely loved. And then you come down here, and this place is plush, and I mean plush. It looks great, and another fantastic beer lineup. It's so beer board 14 strong up on there. But it's been well and truly stocked out, this, doesn't it? I mean, that is it. It calls itself a beer and gin house, and there are some gins up there. But with the cask stuff on, but look at it. It is a really nice looking place. Totally different vibe to next door, but equally as good. I mean, equally as good. But no, I don't think anything's going to top the Chip and Ern today. I think that's going to be one that lives on in my memory forever. People are going to say to me, "You remember the Chip and Ern?" Yeah, I remember the Chip and Ern. It was just phenomenal. Everything about it was great. But yeah, that is equally as good a pub, just for completely different reasons. They're such opposite ends of the scale, but everyone in Bingley, absolutely fantastic. And it's another, I think we've walked probably 200 yards this time to get to this. The potting shed, and again, that's quite impressive looking from the outside, isn't it? That's a good one. So we're going down this little hill and across that bridge. The next one is just there. You can see it sticking out of the corner. But the potting shed is, I've kind of lost count. But it looks like we are just on the outside now of Bingley Town Centre. Literally, if that's where the signs are, the cut-off is. But the potting shed up next. It's another really nice looking place. Bingley is, there's nothing not to like about Bingley. Honestly, I've loved every single one we've been in today for different reasons. I think I can honestly say, yeah, this has been a great pub. So considering it's a Sunday as well, it's busy, it's thriving, the people are great. The pubs look brilliant as well, a lot of them. It's a great place. Come up the stairs for a wee. There's a nice little chance to show you some of the stuff up here. So I got a little terraced bit with some fake grass. I'll show you, isn't it? So watch the sport and stuff up here. So yeah, a little additional terrace bit, which is quite cool. A little additional, there's a second bar up here as well, and additional seating space. Show you downstairs. Back downstairs. So yeah, plenty of big screens and stuff all around. A couple of ales on the bar. Kirkstall Brewery, prevalent around. It's a nice looking place. Apparently there's a sister pub in Beverley. I'm not sure if we did it or not. I'll have to check the list. It's another 50-yard walk down a hill. Down a hill. I don't mind down a hill. Yeah, 50-yard walk. This looks beautiful. By the way, this looks absolutely stunning. I would hazard a guess that this is probably one of the oldest ones, if not the oldest one in Bingley. It's the Old White Horse. But yeah, look at that. The uneven walls, the brickwork. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So that is our next stop on the corner of Millgate, and it just looks, yeah, I'm very excited to go in and see what this is like inside as well. So 50 yards down from the last one, Old White Horse. Before we even get inside, let's have a little scan down at the outside of this. So 18th century from the exterior. What it says, yeah, how beautiful is that? So that is an old coaching inn, as you can see from the archways. Probably these would have been at the back. This would have been the stables, I would imagine. But yeah, it's quite breathtaking. Lovely church just opposite as well. Let's before we even go inside, let's have a wander through this little cobbled area and out to the rear. But yeah, breathtakingly beautiful. This place is right on the side of the river, by the bridge. River's flowing fast as well today. Yeah, what a beer garden again to sit out in on the side of the river. Right, let's get inside and see what this looks like inside, because it is absolutely gorgeous. It is equally as beautiful in here. The old stonework, old stone walls that were quirky, the beams, the low ceilings. This is everything an 18th century old coaching inn should look like, externally and internally. It's just, they've obviously been well busy on food and stuff like that as well. It's clearing up restaurant space. So we've got it probably at the right time when it's died down a bit. But yeah, this place is a banger. Alright, a couple of hours on. I've gone with a Jericho Blonde settle. So I had a settle there yesterday in Skipton. Because it is literally just down the road from here, so I always try something at a local. But let me take you for a bit of a wander through this. See what I mean by the old stonework, the old stone walls and things. Look absolutely incredible, and really give you a feel for just how old this place actually is. And this is a dining room and a half, isn't it? What a gorgeous looking place. The stonework, the walls are, the whole interior of it is just lovely. The exterior of it is second to none. The interior of it is beautiful. It's just, yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful looking place. An absolute beauty. Love an old coaching inn, and that is a particularly amazing one, to be honest. Yeah, loved it. Right, we'll cross this gorgeous bridge. And you will come to the final one of Bingley at this end of the town anyway, but we are going to go back into the rum bar because they are actually open for some reason today. TikTok just said come see, so we're going to go and see them. But last night in Skipton we did a sister pub at Timmy Taylor's called the Woolly Sheep, and tonight Timmy Taylor's pub is the Brown Cow. So we're told this is even better than the Woolly Sheep. And the Woolly Sheep was pretty lovely, but this is even better. So looking forward to it. The Brown Cow Country Pub over here on the side of the river across the bridge. Come across and you'll find the Brown Cow. But Timmy Taylor's, it's even better than the Woolly Sheep. And I said that was going to be tough because the Woolly Sheep was really good. I think they're right. This is stunning. Massive array of their own beers and stuff, including one I'd never tried. I'd never had Timmy Taylor's Dark Mild before. So there's a new one to stick onto me untapped today in here as well. But yeah, this is pretty beautiful. Food smells phenomenal. Dog friendly. Again, I think everything around here is dog friendly. But yeah, it's the bang. On offer in here. Yeah, it keeps Holly happy with a Thatcher Stout. The pure drop I had last night, ironically, in the Skipton one. But yeah, look, some of these. So, Landlord Dark. I've gone with a Dark Mild. But really, really good lineup of their card scales. That's really, really good. Really, really good. But yeah, is it better than the Woolly Sheep? I think aesthetically, I think you'd have to say it probably is. It's lovely. It really is. A gorgeous looking little place. Another fire going. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Timmy Taylor's in general anyway, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. And the fact that it's dog friendly makes it, well, 10 times better. It's been a Sunday night. We were going to call it a night then and say that was that and head on home. But I said rum down. Messaged and said that they were actually there tonight. Would we call in and see them? And of course, the answer was yes. Yeah, a little rum bar and lounge. Right opposite Bingley station and dead close to where we were a few minutes ago, well, a couple of hours ago now, with the Peacock just there. But sweet looking little rum bar. So final stop of the night, final stop for Bingley is going to be the Rundown. To have caught it, it's a cool little tiki bar thing, but glad to have caught it. Finishing with a palate cleanser, Orange Reef. Don't even at me about drinking Orange Reef because they are legendary. And honestly, if you can nail, tell you what, sit home, try and nail 48 of those in one sitting, get up and go outside. then you'll realise they really are alcoholic. But cool looking little gaffers. Nice looking little tiki bar. Love a rum bar. Anything tiki, Hawaiian, rum, you know, I'm all over it. All the dead man's fingers flavours. So yeah, not always open on a Sunday, but home today for brunches and things like that earlier. And open now for us to be able to polish off our night as your Orange Reef. Yeah. So that was Bingley. We've had a great day. Sunday Funday was fun. Bingley was really good. People are great. Some really good boozers there. That's definitely one of those little towns you should be going to visit. Cheers for watching. See you next week. Big week ahead next week again as well.